Mahrez. Type of player, though, that can genuinely disrupt any opposing attack so well. And with a little aggression. Bully opposing attackers. So 10 minutes have come and gone at the Cairo International Stadium, and goalless it remains in this 20th meeting, with Algeria searching for that first Africa Cup of Nations final in 29 years. Algeria looking to take a step closer toward their fourth title. Bilaili here inside the area. Bilaili looking for support. Feeds it out wide. Fighouli. It was nearly a heavy first touch. It's still alive for Algeria. They've got players gathering, and Akbay punches away. Only as far as Bilaili has got a dangerous left foot. Drags it back. A shot taken. Powerful as well from Benasser. But it's cannoned off the wall. It looked like Ngongo was in the right place to guide that ball safely away. The recovery, Bitsabeni searching for a way here beyond the Nigerian defence that is now aided by the return of Alex Iwobi. And Bully calls early, says that ball is going to reach my 18-yard area first. Just chip and Igalo. Both technical areas are fuming instructions to their players. Gernot Rohr is a couple of metres outside of his technical area, hopping mad with his defence at the moment, while Jamal Ben Lamri is trudging the edge of his technical area. His players approach the 18-yard area. Putting it back to William Trosticom, now based in Italy, in Serie A at Udinese, in the city of Udine. Is Rohr. Well, he has been very direct about the mindset, saying that nobody's bigger than the team, since we're here to win the title. His players understand. Certainly the players have suggested that he's managed to get a team of talented individuals to work as a cohesive unit, as a team on the pitch. And then he's created this environment of discipline in the Nigerian squad. And the Super Eagles looking to fly highest here. Chip over the top. Fighouli won't get on the end of this. Mahrez and Fighouli failed to combine here for the Desert Foxes. Fighouli has scored only his second African Cup of Nations goal in the quarter-final tie against Côte d'Ivoire. The only previous goal, also against Côte d'Ivoire. Moussa, special player. His brilliance has always been known. Is Iwobi looking to cut through the centre again and battle on once more. Adlin Guediora is proving rather difficult in midfield for Nigeria, and the battle on between Adlin Guediora and Alfred Ndidi. And then Alex Iwobi looking to get involved, and the call has come in favour of Guediora. And then over the top, and be a little bit of pressure for the Nigerian defence. Algeria dominating possession in the early stages, but they haven't really translated those into genuine attacks. They haven't been able to really dominate. And Nigeria will be looking to keep it that way. They won't mind that they're not dominating the possession stakes. They'll want to dominate on the scoreboard come the end. It does not matter how you win, it matters that you win, ultimately. The stage of the tournament where pretty performances are not always required, but rather gaining the result is far more significant. Goalkeeping time, and certainly not immune to it in the latter stage, was prone to the odd blunder in the goalkeeping department. Every goalkeeper will make a mistake, there's no doubt about it. A fine from Akbay on this occasion. Against Moussa. That's come off the arm. That'll be a free kick. Now, Algeria needs to be careful because he's one of two Algerian players in that midfield. He and Benasser, who play alongside one another, who sit on yellow cards already in this tie. Chukwueze appealing before it even hit the arm. He anticipated the trajectory of the ball, and he would like to take this, but I can tell you that Ogenekano Tebo is standing off to the side of the ball that's been placed by Chukwueze. Referee looking to set a three-man wall for Algeria. Will it be Chukwueze? Will it be Tebo to strike this? Difficult man to beat is Boli. Nigeria looking to create danger from the set piece. Chukwueze goes hard, but it's harried down into the ground, almost with an arrogance by Mboli, who says, "You think you can beat me from that sort of range?" Well, he is a world-class goalkeeper, is right, Mboli. His definitive performance came in the round of 16 tie against Germany in the 2014 FIFA World Cup, where he made an incredible 11 saves against the eventual champions Germany. 11 saves. The German side that was utterly unsung before he was eventually beaten by Schürrle and Özil. Slimani scored late, consolation goal. And what memories were created in that 2-1 scoreline after extra time between Germany and Algeria. Meanwhile, just over half an hour's gone here, and goalless it remains. Algeria pushing forward again. Bunja, who could have had a couple already for Algeria, breaks into the 18-yard area. Trostekong is looking to defend against him, and that'll not be a penalty. The referee might just have a quick word here, and because we have VAR available, I think there will be a little check, but the referee's decision, firstly, is that there was no penalty. A very stern referee. Joe is asking, is there going to be a VAR review, because I believe I was taken down. I think he's tripped himself up. Just to run into Trostekong. Trying to get his body between Trostekong and the ball, looking to ship at the ball. I think the referee's made the correct call there. Spot on is the 40-year-old Gambian referee. He's not refereeing these two nations for the first time. He refereed Nigeria's 3-1 win over Algeria in the World Cup qualifiers, which Nigeria advanced at the expense of Algeria, amongst others. Been thoroughly impressive here against the passing. He's onside. There's no concern for Igalo, but it's just a little trip up momentum-wise, but he's broken into the danger area. Iwobi back to Igalo. They're searching for the man in space. Musa, a flying attempt from Ndidi, who tries a powerful drive, ricochets off the Algerian directly in front of him, and now the chase is on for Belaili, and it'll be recovered by the Nigerians with the ball out and play on the near side. This the chance a moment ago. Odin Igalo and Adem Gediora coming together. Oh, when a ball spills free like that, there's no call for a handball. Not from that sort of ricochet. There's Gediora back in position. 8 minutes to go to half-time, and while there's no doubt that we always want to see goals in matches, it's not short on entertainment this semi-final time. Super Eagles, whose only loss came in the group stage against Madagascar, the surprise team of this tournament undoubtedly, but have looked increasingly stronger since. And that wonderful come-from-behind victory over the defending champions Cameroon, and then a fine 2-1 victory, almost last gasp against South Africa, who had eliminated the tournament hosts Egypt. Lovely ball in here from Iwobi, sets up a chance and pulled wide of targets. Odin Igalo with a chance to score his fourth of the tournament. Look at this, the way that it's won back. It's Tebo with the ball-winning ability in the middle of the park in the first place. And at the moment, that combination of Ndidi and Tebo is managing to keep John Mikel Obi out of the starting lineup for Nigeria. So, two coaches, both of whom had successful careers in France in their playing days. Or the legend, though, in France at Bordeaux, which is Bastille Day in France, some celebration. One of the great celebrations of the world, in a country that is also seeing one of the great sporting events of the world in Tour de France currently underway. No doubt some of these players have been keeping an eye on what's been happening in sport around the world, but they focus now very much on the 90 minutes in front of them, potentially 120, maybe even penalties to come. Delivery out wide. This is better from Mahrez, looking to take on Jamilou Collins. Mahrez with his weaker right, deflected in, and that's an unfortunate own goal from William Troost-Ekong, who proved to be the hero with the winner against South Africa in the quarter-final, has turned it into his own net. He is experiencing the highs and lows. Just days apart is William Troost-Ekong, scoring that late winner against South Africa in the quarter-finals. He's unwittingly tucked the ball into his own net here after Mahrez had done the damage down the right. A brilliant run. Got the ball onto his weaker right foot as he looked to cut that ball back in towards one of the two Algerian players waiting, and clipped the shin of Jamilou Collins and into the path of Troost-Ekong. And there's not a great deal that Troost-Ekong could have done about that. The deflection would have undone him. Had to try to manage his weight and wasn't able to shift his body across. Catches him just above the hip into the back of the net. And he looks Algerian clubs before eventually making his way to Saudi Arabia in 2016. And who's stepped into the fray. Rafik Alish getting a little older now, and the retirements of players like Algeria here. There's a Tebo. This time it's a rare opportunity for Guediora to get onto a ball that Tebo is allowed to escape him. Feghouli searching for options, look to go the Mahrez way against Collins again. This is how the goal came. Mahrez, lovely back heel, Feghouli brilliantly onto it, but genuine pressure from a recovering Jamilou Collins, who looked to be helped out by Kenneth Omuro, and again it's Alex Iwobi who's sitting deep and brilliantly helping his defence. Box-to-box stuff from Alex Iwobi, who looks to go on the attack now and gets away from his man, and that might be the opening caution of this tie. Straight away, absolutely no doubt in referee's mind. Baghdad Bourija is asking for VAR. It's there are only 4 reasons you get to go to a VAR. For a yellow card offence, it is not one of them. For a red card offence, you can. Ooh. And he might have had a point. He picks up a yellow card, and Iwobi has not been touched. So Bourija will not miss out on the final suspended if he is able to advance with his Algerian side. It's been undone there. Now Etebo from the set piece looks to take it short, but that ploy has not worked. As Mehdi Safan has stepped up and cleared. To the near side, it'll be out of play on the near side. Throw into Algeria. Jabal Belmadi. Decide to control the situation now. They lead on the scoreboard. The hard part is only just beginning. Algeria, you imagine, are going to be throwing as much as they can at Algeria in this second half. Well, the Algerian fans and the Nigerian fans singing songs. The Algerian fans we so often break into a chant. 1, 2, 3, Vive Algérie. It's one of the favourites. Three says that is a free kick to Nigeria. This is the call a moment ago, and that's come off the arm. Now we will go to a VAR. Feghouli, meanwhile, has big caution. I imagine we're going to go to a VAR decision. Figuli, meanwhile, has been cautioned for this challenge that was called by the assistant referee immediately with his arm up, saying Figuli is fouled Tebo. But this was a short while ago. Issa Mandi now standing in the area. Igalo was vehement in his appeal for a penalty. So the referee has gone for the VAR. He has the option of checking with the VAR camp, and I suspect this is going to be a penalty to Nigeria here if he's in the area. Issa Mandi. Igalo was absolutely adamant. Musa as well. Mandi knows it struck him on the arm. It's his 50th appearance today. It's meant to be a happy day, and it might turn out to be an unhappy one. He's in the area. It's come off the arm. He knows it as well. The arm is out. He's made the body wider. That ball might have been going wide. But a ball off the arm like that is a free kick, and a free kick inside the penalty area is... There's a penalty. Just waiting for the communication here. Paul van Boekel of the Netherlands is in, and here is the decision. Oh, the referee says, I'm going to go and have a look at this myself. So, Bakari Papakasama, the only African referee who went to the 2017 FIFA Confederation Cup, a man who is widely regarded as the top referee on the continent, certainly consistently one of the top referees in Africa, refereeing this titanic semi-final tie, is going to make a decision courtesy of the visuals here. Now, his view initially might have been obscured slightly by the players running across him, and that has come off the arm. It's inside the area. So the referee is having a little discussion. I think we might even see a caution coming for Mandi. So referee will make a decision. It struck the arm of Mandi, and we are going to a penalty, and this is the correct decision. The Algerian fans react angrily, but this is the correct decision, and Mandi is being cautioned as well. It's turning out to be a very unhappy milestone 50th appearance for Mandi. Brilliantly struck by Tebo, looking to take on the Algerian defence, and you might call unfortunate the handball, but this is an opportunity for Odion Igalo to become the tournament's leading goal scorer, but more importantly for Nigeria to level matters inside the final 20 minutes of the regulation 90. Well, Igalo adamant with the appeal for a handball. It was he who ducked, struck the arm of Mandi, and there's no doubt about it. VAR has made the correct decision here. It is a penalty to Nigeria, and Odion Igalo, who scored 7 goals in qualifying, top scorer across all the teams for the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations, is staring down a man who's only been beaten once in over 500 minutes of football at the Africa Cup of Nations this tournament. Mboli up against Igalo. Scored against Burundi, scored a brace against Cameroon, and he levels for Nigeria here with 18 minutes to go. Odion Igalo is the tournament's leading goal scorer with 4, and Nigeria are back on level terms. An enormous cheer from the Super Eagles fans who made their way to the venue as they believe once again it is on, it is on. Issa Mandi still protesting. The man who was outstanding by his performance against Germany in the round round of 16 at the FIFA World Cup in 2014. Mboli beaten for only the second time this tournament. It's come from the penalty mark. Odion makes no mistake. Now based in China, the former Watford striker. And Mboli, not much you can do about that. Spinned it. So he and his teammate is Feghouli looks to create something here. Feghouli is fired over. Somehow created space for himself when he had a defender on his back. Unleashes the snapshot from just inside the area. Brilliant from Feghouli. Somehow, Jamilu Collins unable to close him down, and a wonderful opportunity for Feghouli to find the goal that would take Algeria 2 goals in front, and he's gone and spurned the opportunity. Daniel Akbay in the ball downfield. Aiming to advance to their 8th Africa Cup of Nations final are Nigeria. Only Egypt and Ghana have won. Have played in more finals. Thumb downfield. Muro. Wazir. Genuinely showed maturity beyond his years as Wazir with his performances. There's only one substitution made so far. Super Eagles fans will just spot themselves on the television as we go to the big screen. You can see just over the head of the 4th official. One of 3 massive screens here at the Cairo International Stadium. 4 minutes of time added on as we break now into the period that might prove the difference between winning and losing, or we go to extra time. It's Zabaini. Sending it down towards Odion, now 30 years old, the China-based striker, who's an honorary citizen of Calgary in Canada, would you believe, after holidaying there a couple of years ago. Sifat. Guediora. It's Mandi. Mahrez. We had Mahrez. Premier League title at Leicester City and Manchester City, helping them to the treble this past campaign. Lovely here from Algeria, and it's missed everybody. Zefan recovers. Mahrez again. Options for Algeria. On the near side, now Zefan. 3 players to pick out in the area, but he's opted to go back towards Feghouli, who calls him back into position. Zefan again. Ben Nasser. Ben Nasser looks to go around the outside. He's never scored a goal. An international match, and he comes agonizingly close here as it clatters off the crossbar and over. Ismail Ben Nasser nearly scores in added time to take Algeria through. Taking the responsibility on his own shoulders, beats Akbay. But not low enough to beat the woodwork. Ben Lamri can't believe how close that was. And Ismail Ben Nasser, the man who's been called the future of the Algerian midfield, the energetic, industrious midfielder, nearly scores his first international goal. Back inside from Bunja. Feghouli. Now Mahrez goes all the way back to Ben Lamri in defence. Looks to charge this ball into Nigerian territory. It's well picked up ball in towards Bilaili. Now Ben Nasser, Mahrez showing his class and brilliance. Mahrez! Oh, unbelievable from Awaziem once again to deny Mahrez, who looked to be in for a shot on goal. It's a free kick here to Algeria on the edge of the penalty area in the last minutes of added time. Fantastic run from Mahrez, but look at the positioning from Chidozie Awaziem. The anticipation, the timing to pluck that ball out, and as Ben Nasser goes over, it's a free kick to Algeria. Seconds remaining in added time. And that ball recovered by Awaziem to deny Mahrez from potentially taking the shot in a one-on-one. Superb. Well, this an opportunity for one of these players to write their own names in history. If Algeria can claim the goal here. Jamil Benmadi. Manu masterminded the defeat of Senegal in the group stages. If his side wins, they go on to meet Senegal in the final. Bilaili and Mahrez, the two players who stand over this. The mind-blowing Mahrez has done it! Algeria are through! It will be a repeat of the group stage match with arguably the final kick of the game. The miraculous moment that has captured it for Algeria has come. Nigeria surely failed here. Simply marvellous. Nigeria cannot believe it. It has been a match that has seen momentum shift between these sides. There is still some time remaining, but surely that is the decisive moment.